everyone. I am precisely, I think, 15, well, let me see, I am 17 minutes late and I apologize that I wasn't on time today. But our topic is based around that your success will come in your daily routines. And it has been a common theme that I have seen come up not only in my own life this week, but also in some of my calls with some of the girls. So we're going to get straight into it. I am going to be reading something out of this book here, and I will put the name of the book and the title just in case you are somebody who wants to purchase it. But it is called Discipline Equals Freedom, and it's by Jocko Willink, and he's pretty amazing. He's pretty cutthroat. He gets straight to the point. It does really appeal to males. That's just what I think. However, he gives a good rev up, so I really like that about him too. So I'm going to start with one of his little things that he says in here, and this is what the book is. So it's not a big, it's just laid out really differently. But I'm going to start with this. It's called The Application of Discipline. So discipline starts with waking up early. It really does. Olivia, you have really learned that lesson, I am sure. But this is just the beginning. You absolutely have to apply it to things beyond waking up early. It is not working out it is working out every day, making yourself stronger and faster and more flexible and healthier. It's eating the right foods to fuel your system correctly. It is disciplining your emotions so that you can make good decisions. It's about having the discipline to control your ego so it doesn't get out of hand and control you. It is about treating people the way you want to be treated. It's about doing the tasks you don't want to do, but you know will help you. Discipline is about facing your fears so you conquer them. Discipline means taking the hard road, the uphill road, to do what is right for you and for others. So often the easy path calls us to be weak for that moment, to break down another time, to give in to the desire and short-term gratification, aka the chocolate that you really want to eat when you've got your period. Discipline will not allow that. Discipline calls for strength and fortune and will. It won't accept weakness. It won't tolerate a breakdown in will. Discipline can seem like your worst enemy, but in reality it is your best friend. It will take care of you like nothing else will. And it will put you on the path to strength and to health and intelligence and happiness. And most important, discipline will put you on the path to freedom. Isn't that fucking amazing? Isn't that amazing? Because that is simply what discipline is all about, okay? And discipline to me is doing the shit that you don't want to do, but you do it because you know in the end it's going to make you a better person. So personal story from me this week, and I have shared it with Mel and also Jamal on our phone calls when we were talking about routine, is that I fell off the rails a bit with my self-love. I wasn't doing it. I didn't have the fucking discipline of doing self-love like I had been. I let it go and I let other priorities win. And pretty much what that resulted in was me feeling overwhelmed, having a mini breakdown, and having the day off on Monday. Applied self-love to that day, and every day since then I have done little acts for myself, and it has made the world of difference to my energy and also my outlook. But in that week leading up to my meltdown, okay, I could feel tenseness in my shoulders. I could feel more negative thoughts come in. I started to really attack my body image and just really attack the things that I love. It was really bizarre, but that's what I started to do. And what I found was that getting out of bed to go to the gym was becoming difficult. I was like, you know what? It's so warm in here, and it didn't matter what I was saying to myself, that I always say to myself, like, Hannah, if you get out of bed and you exercise, you're going to feel better. There's coffee downstairs. You need to go downstairs. Or, you know, the thing that actually got me eventually out of bed was that I knew that somebody was depending on me to be there, which was one of my bestest friends, Alan, and he was going to meet me at the gym. And he would text me every morning to make sure I was getting out of bed. So I didn't want to let him down. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that because I got off my road to discipline, okay, everything became hard. I wanted to get out of, I just wanted to get out of exercise. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to sleep. And I thought that sleep would help, but, you know, I know that sleep doesn't help. And then I end up just going through that cycle of, oh, fuck it, I just slept in and now I don't get to exercise and you're a shit piece. That's honestly what my voice says sometimes in my head. So I knew that. I've done that before, and I didn't want to go down that cycle again. So I made myself get up. Why am I telling you this? Because discipline for me is about having really, really good routines that you can rely on. And those routines is that you got to bloody follow them. Okay. So over time, implementing my self-love routine, doing my exercise routine, you know, making sure I'm charging myself up every morning with podcasts and reading, you know, got my thinking back on track. It got me being successful again. So routine is life, just like coffee is life. Routine is life, and we need that because life is shit. It is. It can be wonderful too, but it can be really shit. And the only way to navigate ourselves through the shit is to have the bulletproof routines that we have established in our life, okay? You're not always going to feel like doing those routines. You're not always going to feel like you are a 10 out of 10 motivated to do those routines. But like this book says, I really love this. So often the easy path calls us to be weak for that moment and to break down another time, to give in to the desire and short-term gratifications. The thing is that we're all going to have things pulling us in so many different directions, and you're going to feel this overwhelming sense of pressure that you need to go over here and help that person, or your kids are doing this, or you've just got to get this one last thing done for work, and it has to. But it should never compromise your routines that you know make you a better person, okay? And that will be your exercise, it will be your food, and it will be your mindset. And see your mindset as your daily self-love, okay? Because that's about giving back to you. So another point of conversation that I had with one of our other girls is the way to have a routine is being fucking organized. Yes, Mel, I am attacking you right now. So this is coming from the person who hates being organized, okay? But I have learned that the busier my life has become, I face one of two things all the time. I can live in the constant state of overwhelm because I can be like, I got to do this for work. I've got this for Alpha Babes. All these girls are relying on me, and I care so deeply about them that I want to give them my very best. So in order for me to give my very best, I've got to make sure that I'm fueling me, and that, you know, I'm continuing to learn so that I can share. All right. So there is I could easily fall into that overwhelmed feeling a lot. Okay. Because my life is hectic. But what I've learned is that the busier my life has got, it has just required me to be more organized. And so one of the things that I strongly encourage you to do is to plan out your week. And I'm going to show you just a few simple apps that I use. You can do the old school diary. I know that I've got Mel doing that this week, and she's already sent me accountability photos, which is awesome. But the apps that I use, and you're not going to be able to see it, is Google Calendar. Okay, so on Google Calendar, that is where all of you girls put in your calls, and I now know who I've got and when I've got, and they're all in there. Okay, so it takes out the thinking part for me. And then at work, I also have the same, except I use Outlook. Okay, so an Outlook calendar, and again, I've got them all here. All right, why am I saying this all to you? What if you don't have a corporate job and those sorts of things? Why do I need that? Because what you should be doing, I shouldn't use the word should, what I encourage you to do, which has transformed my life, is just be organized with your time. So sit down and plan when you're going to the gym and put that in as a color. And then plan when you're going to do your self-love, and plan when you're going to have your family time, when you're going to do your meal prep, when you're going to look at your workouts and work out exactly what you need to do. So we talk about that a lot at our school, but it's really driven from the 7 habits, and he talks about planning for your big rocks. What are your big rocks in your life? So it could be your family. I want your big rocks to be you and your routine of working out and eating well and doing mindset stuff, because that, at the ultimate end of the day, I believe is what supercharges you in every aspect of your life if you have those 3 things on fire. So you plan for your big rocks. So you get out your diary and you go, okay, what are the things that are important to me? Bang, 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 bang. You write them in, and then they're non-negotiables. So when all the other shit comes in, you know, your mum calls up and says you need to take blah, blah to here, you go, well, actually, I can't do it between this and this time because that's when I plan to go to the gym, or that's whenever. Okay, you've got to make you a priority, because if you don't, other people won't. Okay, they'll just walk all over you. So you are the most important person in this whole entire universe. And you've got to see that, and you've got to protect that, because too many people will take advantage of you, of your kindness and of your love and of your time. And you have to make sure that you plan for you. Okay, so this has been a little bit of a longer mindset chat with you, but I feel really passionate about it because your success will be a reflection of your daily routines in every aspect of your life. Okay, so if you're wanting that dream body, that's going to be reflective of what you do every single day. If you're wanting to, you know, have a better mindset, you want to stop all the shit going on in your head, okay, or being, riding your balloon. You've got to do something about that. And really what that will reflect for you is what will be your routine around keeping your mindset healthy and happy. All right, because like I said, life happens, shit happens, and you're going to go through it anyway, and you may as well have these bloody, bulletproof routines that keep you on track and keep you happy. All right, lovely people, that is me. I am off. I hope you're all well, and it's Friday, and we love Friday. So much love to you, and I will be back on again. If you have a mindset topic you want me to talk about, let me know. If not, I will be governed by my heart and what I see as a pattern within this group. All right. Mwah. Bye.